Morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for your fabulous comments on yesterday's video. How are you all? So I've just been playing with some cards to see what came out. I had no particular agenda. And there's a really interesting message coming through regarding the ancestor. And we have these two cards together. And what they're speaking to me about is it's a kind of dark ages way of thinking about good and bad, right and wrong, evil spirits. That's about how far they've brought us. It's about what they explored in their cultural existence on the planet. And it's about what they couldn't say, or it's about the wisdom that was taken from them, or the wisdom that was hidden. And what comes out next is the hummingbird, and it's speaking to a lot of energy being pushed through. That's what I get with that. There's a lot of energy being pushed through. It's like it's being refined and filtered before being uploaded or something. The analysis of the experience of the learning. And then I became curious about surrender and what is being surrendered and what can we surrender to in this energy. How quiet this is. So today might be a very quiet day. I haven't checked the astrology. Surrender to non-action, and in there's a practice. There is a practice of going within. It's kind of a healing of this energy, because this energy, the hummingbird actually works very hard to hover. And it's asking that question about rest again, about, but I sat down, but I laid down. Yeah, but what was your mind doing? So non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. So it's about the breath and noticing your breath. That's nice. I did last year. I did a fantastic workshop with the London Drawing Group, and it was an online art workshop. And one of the things we had to draw, so we were doing a lot of blind drawing, and one of the things we had to draw was the breath. And so we dropped into the breath, and then we just allowed it to move the hand, all blind work. And I saw my breath drawn onto paper. It was, I'm not going to comment on what it was. I found it very beautiful. So this is really contacting the breath. And it's that single point, focusing that light within. Silence and non-action. Because it might touch ancestral points within you. This is, it's a gentle but dynamic energy. It's almost like purification of Kundalini. That's what it feels like. Purification, dissolving of Kundalini. Is this the dissolving of the emotional ego? Okay. Dissolving of the emotional ego. That's part of the emotional ego, is what we attach our emotions onto. results and outcome. You might see this in conversation where some souls try and control both sides of the conversation, and it's just avoiding the fear of being wrong or opening up a new line of conversation that we don't know anything about, and going back to beginner's mind, and the ego might not want to dissolve into that 9, you know. Non-action and silence. And this might also speak into yesterday's reading where I was talking about, you know, in 2022, you might have known what you were going to build in 2023, and attachment to results, it's going to be great. And that might be changing, because as the ancestor, you remember the counseling session I did for the ancestor? The ancestor seems to be going through an elevation, an uplifting, a healing. And what that might reveal is where we've been creating from ancestral roots. Oh, wow. Or where we are beholden to an ancestral pattern that we might not even know about. Wow. I just want to help others. That's what's coming in. That's, sorry, can be emotional ego. I just want to help others. And when we drill into that, what we might find at the seat of that is because of my low self-worth, because it gives me the big strokes. I've spoken about that before, it's nothing new. We cannot serve another until we can serve ourselves in spirit, till we can be in service to our spirit, to that Christ consciousness, the 33 energy that's coming and came in Christmas Day, came in again yesterday, when Lilith changed her vibration to that 33, but we've got that 15-6 energy, saint or sinner. How are you going to fuse that light into the body, into the 7 of 2023? And so I then ask, so once I'm into this story, I then ask, what is being healed? What is the transition for them? So everything is being uplifted. The whole timeline, let's say the whole Pisces timeline, era, is being uplifted. And in that, the ancestor gets this upliftment. Maybe the ancestor can now choose in a different way, choose how to harness their light. Maybe they go back to school. Okay. And then that pops out. So it looks like the ancestor and the ancestral part of us is being initiated. Again, with this 9 energy. It's the dissolving of structure and the building of the higher mind. Untethering. It's untethering. This is going to change everything. Of course, it has to change everything. Do we still use smoke to heal? That's what I'm getting. Is there something else we can use? How can we use our light? Changing everything. Okay, and the message then kind of wraps up with so this is speaking to a rebirthing, 26 and 62. They're kind of speaking to one another. We have a mirror here in the 26 and the 62. Like the hummingbird seems to be working very hard to stand still. And there's like this upliftment here where there's it's like pulling off an A road onto a highway, onto a motorway. That's the energy. And being able to, wow. Yeah. It's flying without an aeroplane, that message that came in yesterday. Because everything is within, everything is within. This is like the physical self and the etheric self. Being stitched together in a more harmonious way. The physical self and the metaphysical self. If you think of that in terms of physical self, brain, bones, muscles, skin, hair, teeth. Metaphysical self, psyche, soma, spirit. I want to put that with that. Sorry. It's the emptiness and the fullness, and both are true. And that's it. Let's close this off with a messenger oracle. Embrace the feminine, the cosmic feminine, the creator force. Prepare to take off a mask, another mask. Time to reflect. Surrender to the flow. Very quiet, isn't it? Very, very quiet. And listen for the reveal. Moon energy shines a light on what is to be digested. Sun illuminates, moon brings light to what is hidden. It is the revelation. Can reveal illusion, can reveal greatness within you that's been hidden in plain sight, hiding behind one of your masks, our masks. Well, that's just beautiful. Very soft energy today, very soft. And that's it. I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you guys for being here. Welcome new subscribers. It's great to see you. And I will be back with you all again soon. Much love. Bye.